Well, my friends, next court in the line, our top 10. Now, rank 10, I tell it right now, it is Metropolis Court, or aka the St. Nicolo Court. So here we are, watch or listen. You hear the bells? Ah, now it is over. Now. A little bit, you know. But here is always traffic. That is why it's called the Metropolis Court. Our rank 10 to me, you know. You will not see me that often here, but it is playable very good. It is a cool place and it is one of the oldest basketball courts in town. This court is maybe older than I am old, so over 40 years this court exists, you know. That means this court was there in the 80s, maybe 70s, that I don't know, but 80s it has to be there, you know. And you see it again, this old orange red floor, which is very, very hard. Then you know these are the courts from the 90s or even more far away, you know. And you see here, for example, that is there it is the material out, but it is very hard, you know. So there is the asphalt under, and a very cool place, you know. Why St. Nicolo Court? Because the area in town is called St. Nicolo, yeah, in English. And Metropolis, why? Because two reasons. Metropolis from Superman, from the series Lewis and Clark, when you remember that from the 90s with Terry Hatcher. And in Metropolis there was always something going on, always traffic, people, noise, this and that. And the same is here. You have it here, never quiet, there is always something happening, because here a lot of people are walking, you know, a lot of bicyclists, because here in 2 minutes we are at the main city, in the capital of the main point of our city. So there's always something going on. And also beside here the people, and a street which is the main street on the right side, you know, from our city. So there is a lot of traffic. Then you hear when the medicine car or police comes, and there is a supermarket, and there is a lot of going on, you know. But the thing is, you don't feel it when you are inside. That is a difference to the nonsense court, where also people are beside. But here you have more space, and so there it is not a problem. And I enjoy it here, you know. Very, very cool. You have seen the board and the ring. The ring is solid, you know, also the board. The iron net, you know, I like the iron net, but I know nowadays most people don't like the iron net. I had it very, very often now, you know. Also a few months ago, always really it damaged the ball, not good. To us from the 90s, that was always great. Why? We never had such a thing, especially at my home court, we didn't had it. There I didn't have money, you know, as a teenager, and so I wanted always a iron net and to bring it on. Why? Because we had a lot of nets which were damaged, you know, and they never got repaired back in the days. And so the problem was the ball always hang in the net, you had to jump on or it fall out, there was no net, and so always the iron net was the best to us, you know. But nowadays people don't like it. You see here this construction goes a little bit down, you know. But right now I cannot tell you if there was all aboard. Boah, if you have other board on the video before, but that I cannot say it now, you know, but I don't think right now. We were in here by when the snowman was in, you know, and they have made lines, but the basketballers, you see, they have painted it on, and you know, there are a lot of basketballers. So this is a place where, yeah, maybe the most basketballers come. Sometimes there are really 15, 20 more people who all play on the same ring, you know. And also a big space and no other thing here, no ring or anything. But you see, very cool, because here it is a bit smaller and here it gets wider, you know, you have so much space. And so here they can dribble and thing and few shoot on. But it is a very cool place to play. The ground is very good, you know. So there is nothing where you can damage your ball. So you can bring really, really good balls. The ball cannot fall out, you know, there will nothing happen. And here, you know, in the capital, you hear always something. And so it's really a cool place. So I am here. When I'm in there, I enjoy it very much. But you will not see me completely often here, you know. But still I have to rank this court now number 10, because you can play very, very good. It is a nice place. There happens not much, even if nowadays are more strange people sometimes in there, but they make you no problem, you know. And very cool, you know. So an old place which is still there. Also the panorama, you know, you see to the mountains also, but now there's are the clouds in, and that is one of the oldest things what we have here, you know. This promenade or this gallery of the houses looks pretty nice. Yeah, and an absolutely cool place. You can make here the white shots. Wow, we made the white shots. One of the first videos of a short what I made back in the days. This is also called the slide place, because when it is here wet, you can slide 5-6 meters long with the shoes. You know, you slide, slide, slide. That is also pretty cool, you know. So really, really a fine place, you know, but you have to like it. And so to me, number 10, because really good playable. Yeah, and I cannot say more, you know. The lines now from the people, yeah, is nice, but you know, I don't need lines. I need only a basketball ring and board. And here this floor really hard and cool, that I like, and not those wobbling new floors. And yeah, pretty cool. And that is our rank number 10, the Metropolis court, or aka the St. Nicolo court. You know, and that is so funny, because here there's so much traffic normally. Now really it is quiet now. I don't know why. We have it now. Yeah, it is, I don't know, 1 o'clock. Yeah, maybe because the midday time is now over. And then the people go back to work. But normally there's much more. You see, there's a lot of people. But normally cars and hoop and this and that. And then the bell rings on, you know. And that is really funny in there, because here you think you are in a closed bubble. Here you play your own thing and you only see how people rush into the work and this and that and blah blah blah, and here you enjoy it, you know. So our number 10 court, Metropolis court. We see us then at rank number 9. There will come some surprises which many will think, what, that court? But you will see that. Until then, to the sun, bye and ciao.
And I always do it big because I can.